And fall in, my fellow scouts, to an exciting Grey Haven siege today. Sauron has come for Elrond and they're going to have an epic showdown right here today. Today's replay comes from MSQ2. We have 3 Imladris armies here against 5 Mordor armies. Once again, special thanks goes out to MSQ2 who specially organised this battle for me. And so we'll start with his army, of course, today. But before we get started, if you want to see your own Total War replays featured here on this channel, you can send them to my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can send them to me directly on the Discord via my Discord ID, or you can post your replays to my Battle Replay sub-channel on my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance. A link to join that Discord server you'll find in the video description below as well. You'll also find in the video description funding options available if you'd like to support my work. It does really help out the channel and the Discord. But if you want to help out in other ways, then don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications so stay up to date with all the latest content as it drops, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. With that, let's start with MSQ2's army today. Okay, he's got some Spears of Rivendell here, armoured up, along with some Imladris Guardians and Elden Swordmasters. I think he might have applied every upgrade he could, with the exception of maybe the Swords of Rivendell. We've got Swords of Rivendell, as I said there. We've got some Imladris Guardians and Elden Swordmasters again over here. Just double checking, making sure there's no other unit here. I think it's just the 2 units. Alright, moving in further in the city, we find the rest of his army down here, hiding. Some Gwaithai Arthaint here, along with some Gwaithai Marine Dane. Okay, making our way around, we have some more Spears of Rivendell here, armoured up, along with some Imladris Guardians. Also, Brunei Riverwards here, in fact. And some Elden Spearmen here. And I think that's it there. Over here with some Swords of Rivendell here, along with some Spears of Rivendell, Elden Swordmasters, Elden Spearmen, and Brunei Riverwards once again. And the rest of his force might be up here on the hill. We have some Norentina warriors up here, along with some Elden archers and Godhelm NUR. I think his general is actually not in that unit. His general is in this unit here of Elden archers. Okay. Up here we have more Norentina warriors, and that could be it there for him. And that brings us to his first ally today, Proxima Centauri. He's got some Norentina warriors up here, 2 units, along with some Elden archers. I usually don't see many archers deployed up here on the hill. It's a little bit weird to see so many actually up here today. Down the hill here we have some Elden Swordmasters, Elden Spearmen, Imladris Sentries. I didn't see any Imladris Sentries there for MSQ2. Have to keep an eye out there in case I missed them. We have some Swords of Rivendell here. These guys are armoured up. You can tell because they got their armour padded on their shoulders and their chest. We saw them before, they had their cloth, they had a cloth on their chest and shoulders. We have Imladris Guardians here, along with some Brunei and Riverwards. And up here we have a catapult here, belonging to Proxima Centauri. No other units in the streets here. That brings us to the Citadel, where we find some Imladris Guardians here, along with some Gwaithai Arthaint. And I think that could be Proxima's general here in that unit. Yep, it is. No other unit in the vicinity. And moving on. Okay. We come to, no, still Proxima's units here, Brunei Riverwards here, along with some Elden Spearmen, Swords of Rivendell again armoured, Imladris Sentries, Brunei Riverwards, and Gwaithai Marine Dane. Alright, this has got to be our 3rd defender today, and who is it? We're almost there. There we go. It is Farkin. G'day Farkin. He's got some Imladris Guardians here, and we've also got some 2 units now total. Imladris Sentries, Swords of Rivendell here, Elden Swordmasters. Over here, some Elden Spearmen, Norentina warriors, stakes out this time, Elden archers, Godhelm NUR, Norentina warriors, Elden Spearmen, Imladris Guardians, Brunei Riverwards, Imladris Sentries, Brunei Riverwards once again, and some Swords of Rivendell. Couple units maybe. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't see any archers of Rivendell there. Really weird we didn't see any of them today. Anyway. Moving on, we come to our first of the 5 Mordor armies, which is Grizzly Fox. G'day Grizzly. He's got some Mordor infantry here, along with some Orc fodder, 2 units there. Mirsmuggle Chosen, Olag High, couple units of them. Jeez, overkill there. We've got some Temple Guard, Blackguard of Barad-dûr, highly important, 2 units of them. Orc Javelins, 2 units there, and some Sauron's Will, couple units there, and Temple Executioners not armoured up. So that's a very powerful army. And he brought 2 units of Olag High here, so maybe we won't see any Nazgul today. I don't think I saw any Nazgul before. So, keep an eye out for them, of course, later. Jeez, can you imagine that? 5 units of Nazgul? Oh boy. We have here our next Mordor army can by JustcallmeVojtech. Okay, Vojtech or Vojtech. Yeah, I was gonna say Vojtech. Ah, I did it again. Vojtech. Okay, that's gonna get confusing. We've got 2 units of Blackguard of Barad-dûr here. Mir's Mortal Chosen. Temple Executioners armored up. Temple Guard, AP Archers, Adulim Shadowbows, Olarg High, and Orc Archers are here. We've got some Moron Guard, couple units, I think. We've also got here some Orc Maulers, looks to be 2 units there. We have some Moron Infantry here, 3 units there. And that brings us almost, just double checking, no, I think I already called out these units before, Orc Fodder. Okay, again, I didn't see any Nazgul, that can't be right. We got here, over here, some Moron Archers. They got stakes out, okay. I didn't see any Nazgul again, but just scroll down quickly. In case we missed it. Yep, there's a Nazgul. And, you know, Grizzly could have Nazgul too. They could just be hiding again, I missed him. Next we have our third attacker, Agalar Goodmoodithon. He's got some Olarg High here, along with some Orc Fodder. Moron Infantry here, 2 units. Temple Executioners armoured up. And we've got a Troll Catapult here. 2 units of Blackguard of Barad-dûr. Nazgul there. Temple Guard there, sorry. Orc Archers, just the 1 unit. And 2 units of Orc Fodder are here. Okay. It's just still Agalar. Got some Mir's Mortal Chosen over here. Alright. Our fourth attacker is MP Beckamy. G'day MP. He's got some Orc Fodder here. I think just the 1 unit. He got some, maybe 2 units actually of Orc Fodder. Yep. We got here some Orc Javelins. 2 units of Blackguard of Barad-dûr. Olarg High. Eric Captains this time around. Temple Executioners. Orc Maulers. Couple units there. One on Halberds, more Orc Javelins than Sauron's Will, and Troll Drummers. I think MP might be the first player I've seen to bring Troll Drummers. Okay. And we also have some Melkor's Chosen, belonging to Frogie. Hopefully Frogie can use them well. I didn't see any cav for Imladris this time around, which would be interesting. We have some Temple Guard here, Temple Executioners armoured up, Orc Javies, Orc Archers. We've got some Moron on Guard here, couple units there, Orc Archers again, Orc Javelins, and Olarg High. We've got some Moron Infantry here, looks to be 3 units there. Some Moron Guard, and some Uruk Captains there as well, and 2 units of Orc Fodder. And I don't know where the Nazgul are just yet. We'll keep our eye out, of course. But for now, let's get this siege started, everyone. Enjoy! War's at 75% already, so the Troll Catapult has been firing on this for a little while. These trolls sure know how to get these walls down, don't they? I wonder if that shot actually hit anything. No. He's pulling his Swords of Rivendell out. You'd think they'd be part of the first wave of defense, the Swords of Rivendell. But he seems to be comfortable there, stationing his elderly spearmen. And so, what's going on over here? No, there's no gates over here, so the defenders have every gate covered, even ones that no one is nearby. So Proxima's going to get these troops on the move. They need to be redeployed towards the front. Or some sent over to the Citadel even. No sense defending a gate that's not being attacked. And you got here, Godhelm's still not firing. Yeah, it would be smart here for MSQ2 to fire on the Nazgul, if there are any Nazgul in the area when they move up. Because as you know, the Godhelm just doesn't miss. And it looks like we got a couple units here heading over. Orc Fighter is not really a big issue. Moron Infantry isn't too bad either, so you know, 2 units, maybe some Spears Rivendell, Brunei River Wards even. At the far gate, Proxima can just leave those 2 units there to guard that gate. Should be able to handle that small force there that heads that way. With some Olarg High, I don't know where they're going to go just yet. But you know, MSQ2 and Proxima will keep an eye on him. Meanwhile, MSQ2 is getting ready to receive MP Beckamy. Agalar's going to move over a catapult here, maybe knock down a section of the wall. Make MP's life a little bit easier to move in. Now, I don't think... Oh no, we've got some Orc Javelins here trying to angle on the elderly spearmen here. Alright guys, we're back. Looks like the assault has begun. We've got some Orc Fodder going in first. This is the first of the Mordor units to cross into the Grey Haven cities. Going up against some Brunei rewards here, but no real contest. Brunei should own these guys pretty easily.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
All the gates are starting to fall. Grizzly Fox is going to knock down the southern gates. Okay, he's making some mere small turns to knock it down. That sounded juicy. I think that was on MP's side, actually. The MSQ2 lost a few troops there. Yeah, some swords of Rivendell got crushed. Okay. Well, gates are down. We got RFI coming in, and lots of it. Orc archers down to 106, already losing about 20 or so troops. I wonder who's shooting at them. Godhelm's not shooting. The other archers aren't shooting. I suppose it could be a unit of Norrentino warriors. Orc archers here down to 86. Swords of Rivendell moved in. I don't know why they're trying to run away. They shouldn't be. Okay, it could have been maybe the Norrentino warriors, or maybe a couple of volleys from the Elrond archers. I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, Grizzly's not begun his assault just yet. Yeah, but Grizz is not attacking just yet. Oh, hang on. We've got Sally out here. Yep, we do. Proxima sending a swords of Rivendell here. Unit of 100, so I think the settings here are on huge. Jeez, they butchered the infantry. I'm actually sort of half wondering why they pulled back. Okay, maybe that's why. Yeah, okay, that's why. Agalar would have obliterated them. Just look at them. Okay, MP. This is MP, not Vojtech. Vojtech, I thought was gonna go in straight away like this, but we got Agalar, we got Sauron, we got Temple Executioners, we got. Is that Orc Maulers as well? It is Orc Maulers. We got a mass attack here on our hands. We have no archer fire coming in. Imladris doesn't have javelins. It does actually make a little bit of sense why we're not seeing a lot of arrow fire come in, if any, because the archers would have a tough angle here to hit these guys.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Now, why would he push through his Agalar like that? What's he going to go after? Let's have a look. Who's up here? He's going to try and go after the catapult, and the catapult is completely defenseless. We've got a couple units down here, but they got to get up here. Oh, MP's going to turn back. No, 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 no. Don't turn back. MP could destroy the catapult. That's a huge threat to the Mordor force. If they take out that catapult, that's a big win. Well, one bad hit on the defenders there, two great hits on the attackers. We got Blackguard Barad-dûr coming in. MP has gambled a lot here on this assault. Jeez, I want to go and see if there's anybody else doing what MP's doing. MP is causing a lot of chaos over here.
Blast their eyes. The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Jeez. Opportunity was there for MP to destroy the catapult. I feel sorry for you, man. If you just turned around, that catapult was yours. You had it dead to rights. We got reinforcements coming in now, but I think the other guy could have done a number on the crew. Definitely would have sent the defenders into a huge panic if he attacked that catapult. You know, why do we have Elrond? Maybe Farkin has just put these guys here because he thinks they're going to be defended or not, but it doesn't seem to be a good place because we can see Orc javelins come right in and hit them from the side here. Farkin's basically put these guys on a pedestal to be shot at, and that's not a good thing at all. Now, he's getting the spearmen off. But the Marine have got to follow suit. Get them off, man. This is not a good place for them. We got Temple Guards shooting AP arrows into the Guayta Marine, and they're down to 33. This is Imladris' best unit in my opinion. And right now they're being peppered to death. Yeah, this couldn't be a better thing to happen for the attackers. Agalar is getting some serious kills here. And is hurting the defenders in a big way by bringing down this unit before it even has a chance to get going. Down to almost half strength and probably hasn't seen any combat yet. Unlucky Farkin. It's easy to lose track of your units. I mean, just today, it was me and Bilbo were playing as defenders in the Grey Havens. It was 2 against 3. We were trying to defend a lot of gates at once. Our attention was all over the place. Again, Farkin's got to be careful here. He's got to be careful because he's got Orc Javelins out there looking to target his forces. And there's not much between him and the line of sight of the Javelins. Like, Agalar could still potentially fire into the Guayta Marine right now, or even the Elderly Spearmen. It is 17 to 20%. I think Elderly Spearman is a unit worth shooting with the Javelins. And because Farkin is selling out here and really exposing himself to the Mordor forces, the onus is on the Mordor forces to engage them and overwhelm them. They can do that far more easily with the defenders outside the city than inside. Like that. This is why you got to be careful when you sally out, guys. You got to make sure that you, like, how many enemy troops are in front of you. Like, does your opponent have an angle on you? Right now we've got the Elderly Spearmen here being peppered from 2 sides by Javelins. And they're not liking that at all. They're going down fast. I think we have 2 units of Elderly Spearmen here. We've got Elderly Archers firing in. Let's go check out the other side here. Well, MSQ2 has him contained over here. Our Mordor player is Frogie. I don't think I called Frogie out there. Sorry, Frogie. Short oversight on my part. Oh, Kai is coming in from the rear. Okay. MP Becker me. Okay. That was the last of his trolls that went down. What's going on over here? Okay, Frogie sent the rest of his forces over here. More infantry. Matter should have him contained. I don't think he's going to get too far there. How's Grizzly Fox going over here? Grizzly Fox is inside the city. He's launched a successful attack here on the defenders. Now there's a race against time for him to get his whole army inside, set up his archers and javelins in case Mordor sends over reinforcements, and start pushing back against them. And move to outflank all of Farkin's forces in this area here. And Farkin's in a lot of trouble here now. Blackguard Barrador from Agalar, surging forwards. I don't think they're in shield wall formation, which is why they're running through so scattered like that. Now, it looks like Agalar's plan is to surge through and try and get to the archers to force them back, to provide some cover for the rest of his army to move in, relatively unimpeded, which is actually protecting the Vojtech's force as well. So great surges here from Agalar and Grizzly Fox, well supported there from Vojtech. Over here, Mordor has pushed through to a degree and inflicted mass casualties on Imladris. We've got AP archers here, I think, hammering the Norrentina warriors? Yes, they are. We've got orc javelins coming in. I think maybe we're starting to see an organised retreat. I think MSQ2 and Proxima are going to be fine to the north. They need to keep the way open to allow Farkin to retreat his forces. I think Farkin should begin a retreat of his entire army to the south as well, move them towards the citadel at the moment. Again, you know, MSQ2 and Farkin looking comfortable. MSQ2's got forces over here as well. But over here is where it's at. Imladris sentries here down to 13. Well, you got him over here, the Olaghai army. Can't get over that. Okay, there's Agalar's general. Oh god, all those trolls. Why don't we see more trolls in Minas Tirith? Surely Sauron had hundreds and thousands of them. Got Olaghai on the walls here. That's always an odd thing to see. They can do that. Doesn't really seem fair, does it? Olaghai has pretty much cleaned up all the elvish forces in the area. So now we got Agalar through, we got Grizzly through. Grizzly probably had the easiest time of it. I mean, look, he lost a few troops here. That's a given, but still. He got most of his army through intact. I wonder how many municipal chosen he lost to the glitches. It looks like he lost a couple, or a few at least. We've got Orc Javelins coming over to support what's left of the municipal chosen. With their support, they probably will win that fight. We've got Temple Guard up top. Mordor's forces securing the outer perimeter. And right now it's 43 to 57 in favour of the elves right now. Oh, Proxima, man, it is time to run. Get out of there, man. Don't stay there. You got forces, enemy forces incoming. They're going to overwhelm and swarm you, crush you. Jeez, they got like 15 Olaghai over there alone. Jeez, who's that at? That was probably Farkin's general there. He died trying to hold the gate. Grizzly Fox is on the move. All these Olaghai are on the move. Agalar sending over his. So, you know, 10 there. Close to 20 there. Temple Executioner is moving up. Come on, man, run. MSQ2's got over here as well. His attention is probably on this gate here. He's in trouble. We've got a lot of MSQ2 forces here just standing around right now. Look, if he stays here, he's gone. The defenders need every elf to stand too. MSQ2 is moving out his Norrentina warriors. It looks like they're getting ready to engage the Olaghai. The Great Marine should not be running away. We've got non-tuner warriors on the walls here. Why are they on the walls here? The Agalar is just going to go on the walls and kill them. I think maybe we've got the Agalar moving to intercept and cut off MSQ2's retreating forces here. Elderly Swordmasters tagged as a rear guard to protect the retreat. Spears from Rivendell probably will need to be sacrificed now to try and hold the Agalar at bay, but I don't know how long they'll be able to do that. That's just too much for any unit. Nearly 30 Agalar here. It's almost as many elves in the Spears Rivendell unit. Down to 24. These guys here, they are literally pummeling them into the ground with their huge hammers. That is freaky. It's so much Agalar. We've got Eric captains here at the gate. What are they down to? Down to 14. Well, if MSQ2 can kill them, that's a bonus for later on. Elden Spearmen here and Brunei Riverwards need to be running. Jeez, they're just standing there. I thought they were in a panic to get their forces back. Well, the onus is on the attackers here to move forward and cut off their retreat and destroy any forces lingering outside the citadel. Looks like MSQ2 is going to war here. He can probably win that fight, but what about all these units here? Yeah, we've got elves all around the place. We've got Mordor forces everywhere as well. Templar Guards being charged in. Well, that makes MSQ2's life a little bit easier. Orc Gentleman's coming over. More Templar Guard there from Agalar. Agalar moving in to destroy the non-tuner warriors. I don't think MSQ2 got to use a lot of his ammunition. Given how things quickly unfolded, I don't think much of any defender there got to use a lot of their ammunition. Great to Arthur and have their backs to the wall. That's actually a good thing. They'll ensure their survivability be longer than expected, but actually not with that fire coming in their backs or on their side there. Maybe actually their backs aren't against the wall, obviously, because the Blackguard unit just ran behind them. I didn't think any unit could attack them from the rear there. Got Doom Shadowbows moving up. Elderly Spearman being shot at in the back as well. Froggy's moving up his Agalar. We got some Orc Hunters on the walls there. So MSQ2 looks like he tried to pull out. You got here Agalar chasing down some non-tuner warriors at 48. MSQ2's got to run and get him out of there. We got Melkor's Chosen causing problems. The Orc Hunters are firing to the Swords of Rivendell there. And 58 to 62, so somehow the elves have managed to hold on to the lead just. Don't know why MP is going so high there with his shadow bows. Now he's just going to move around. Jeez, ton of action, isn't there? The Elderly Spearmen there broke, they're done. Looks like all the outlying defenders here have been killed or routed. Alright, it is 62 to 59 here. Dangerously close. Okay, so who's going to be attacking on this side? We've got Grizzly Fox here, of course. Vojtech also has a couple units here. No other units are coming around. So just 2 players on this side. And so I think we'd expect to see 3 players on this side. Bruno Rewards moving up. Probably need to charge forth a unit of spearmen or spears of Rivendell there, just to sort of protect the retreating forces from the Melkor's Chosen. If I had the Melkor's Chosen, maybe I'd try and charge in and destroy the Bruno Rewards. It could be here that Frogie is just worried about the Godhelm and you are shooting him with the... well, yeah, he's just worried about the Godhelm and you are shooting him and destroying his Melkor's Chosen. So what have we got left here? Non-tuner warriors, full unit there with ammo. Farkin here, 2 units of non-tuner warriors, got Helm. And the Aris has got to be careful here, we've seen it time and time again. A trebuchet or catapult shot can go through the building here and hit the forces inside the citadel. They need to sort of spread out their forces a bit here, if possible. Now, there's one thing Bilbo and I had to organise when we were setting up our own defence. Always try to learn from the mistakes of the past. Defenders from a battle long past there learnt that the hard way. The enemy rangers firing into the citadel there, destroying and damaging a lot of their defending forces, and pretty much kneecapped them into defeat. Okay, so Vojtech sending over pretty much his army there to support Grizzly Fox's advance. The yellow cloud from Grizzly Fox definitely needed on that side. Alright, so we got here Agalar on this side here. Still Agalar's forces. Agalar and Frogie are on this side. And P. Beckamy also here as well. And so we will do a small cut, guys, and come back once the battle resumes. Alright guys, we're back. We've got some fire here on the Orc Archers. Froggy's men going down. No-tuner warriors have been firing at them for a little while. Probably not the best use of their ammo to continue to fire on these guys. I think they've done enough damage to them. Orc Archers, remember, are light tier archers. Not a real threat to your army once they're below 50% strength. Pretty much just like a fly on their armor when it comes to the elves. Just an annoyance. Not a real threat to the mid to elite tier units. I don't think the archers are out front. Belongs to Farkin. They're shooting somebody else though. So they're shooting into either Orc Javelins or... who exactly? These Orc Javelins here, they're out of ammunition. I'm not sure who they're shooting at. I hope it's not the Orc Javelins. Alright, it's not. Or is it? Well, the fire is definitely coming this way. Yeah, it is at the Orc Javelins, but this unit has ammunition. It's kind of impressive they can shoot that far. These guys here being shot at. They're down to 66. Non-tuner warriors firing into enemy reinforcements. Froggy's sending up another unit of Orc Archers. 95 this one's at. 85 now. I think we've got like 2 or 3 Elvish units firing on these guys. That's why they're going down so fast. Yeah, not the greatest fire there from Mordor. I tell you what, the fire that I'd be worried about is from the Temple Guard. And we know Mordor has a lot of units of Temple Guard. at their disposal. Some of them with more ammunition than others, of course. But the Temple Guard are pretty darn accurate. And potentially a unit of Temple Guard could fire from the bridge straight into the line here of Imladris sentries and guardians, and that'd be really, really good for the attackers. That would weaken the line severely and take a few casualties as well. But this will be one of the strongest defences that the elves could muster here. And so if they weaken it and chip away at it, they will only serve their purposes in late game. They're trying to do it already with the Orc archers, but that's a very slow process. We've got a unit of Northern warriors moving out here with ammunition towards a lot of Orc javelins. That are all out of ammunition. Doom Shadowbow's moving up. Let their blades out. Okay, so it really looks like MP and Frogie are doing their best to coax out ammunition from Imladris here. They want that fire to come their way. Saying, please, please, please shoot me. Imladris has a lot of firepower at their disposal still. And so, you know, MP and Agalar are really doing their best to coax as much out as possible before they send up the Temple Guard or Temple Executioners, or Nazgul, for example, and Olog High. And spreading out their forces like this, as I said, this when you spread out your forces in loose formation and you pack a few units together, it's like they're in tight formation. But it makes them look obviously more intimidating. It makes it look like a much larger force than it actually is. And that could be what the attackers are going for here. They want to try and make themselves look more intimidating, to sort of, you know, pressure Imladris into firing on them. Usually I say it's a bad thing, but in this context, in this kind of situation, I think it works well. I will say in certain circumstances, things I've said in the past where I think are a no-no, can work in certain cases like this. The Northern warriors must be out of ammunition if Proxima is choosing to lead them in the fight. Grizzly still yet to begin his attack yet. We'll just wait here for a little bit, just to sort of check on the progress of this fight. The catapult from Agalar should probably just start firing into the Citadel. I think they can get a lot of good kills here, a lot of good hits, and potentially take the battle for the attackers. Do not make the same mistake, guys, thinking that Citadel is a place to really protect your troops. We've seen it before, and I'll say it again every time. The Citadel is not a safe place. Enemy fire can penetrate its walls and go straight into the units that you think are hiding behind it. That's why you could try and mount a good defense, I think, on the outer walls. You want to try to have, you know, enough units to defend the Citadel, of course, but you want to have enough room to spread out your forces a bit, you know? You certainly don't want to see this. This is a nightmare, I think. Now, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully the catapult ammunition can't penetrate the walls here, but we saw it on the other side it could. A solid hit from the catapult could have catastrophic impact and potentially 50 to 100 kills easy in that blob. Maybe even 200. It is tightly packed. Golden Handle, and you are going to work here, but the Temple Guard, I think, yep, they are Temple Guard. They're out of ammunition. And we got Mordor's Temple Guard, another unit here, firing on the God Helm NUR right now. Catapults targeting the troops in the open. These guys here on loose formation. Proxima doing his best here to protect his forces. I really wonder if Proxima can shoot at those guys there. God Helm down to 45. Believe it or not, that's a tough battle there for the Temple Guard. Mainly because the God Helm can knock them on their butts. And so they're not returning fire, they're just taking it. It looks like he's having some pathfinding issues there. Man. Looks like they're trying to fire. All three catapults are here. Now, okay. No, they're winding up. Okay, it looks like Grizzly Fox has begun his assault in a big way. We've got all the Agalar moving up here. Where's the catapult shot going to come in? Okay. Could be good. Yep, nice hit there on those Guardians. So you saw before that Grizzly Fox move up his Olag high and then run them away. I reckon he did that so it would force Imladris to sort of stack the deck to try and hold that many trolls back. Because one or two units is not going to be enough to hold back that many Olag high. And the defenders there were probably worried about them bursting through and causing all sorts of problems in their ranks around here. Ooh, I think it was a bit of friendly fire there. It was. That catapult has got to be more careful. They can cause a mass chain rout. But good plan there from Grizzly Fox. Nice Orc Javelin fire there. I think if Agalar wants to play it safe, he needs to target these catapult on the Imladris Guardians. That way, if it overshoots, it could potentially hit the front line of the elves. That could be the best case scenario. Shooting in the middle of the pack would also be very good for him. And a direct hit would also suit his purposes. You just want to try and limit the risk of friendly fire as best you can. So in that circumstance, you want to aim for the unit that's closest to the rear of that pack. Not the front. Or the middle. Wow. Seeing that many elves stand against the forces of Sauron does fill you with some pride. I think I'm starting to understand Clive's obsession with it. Hopefully it's not contagious. Okay, well, we got the elves here trying to outflank the attacking forces here, push them to the wall to help them cut them down faster. So Mordor needs to send in reinforcements here. They've got to push that elven flank back. Then the elves push them too far here. That's putting their front line in jeopardy. We've got Temple, is it Temple Executioners or Temple Guard coming up? Temple Executioners, okay. Okay, we've got the Elvish catapult firing away here. Now, obviously I'm wrong, I think. I'm wrong. Agalar can't hit the Elvish forces here, otherwise he would have tried. Now, I really thought he could do it. Agalar, let me know if you tried to do that, mate. So, just so I can know whether I'm right there. Because I know they can go through here, for sure. I tell you what, it's a dying shame, or a crying shame, that Frogie doesn't have any Doom Shadowbows, or Agalar doesn't have any Doom Shadowbows over here with ammunition. Because again, if they can fire through the walls here, then this is the units they can hit and do damage and kill right now. Orc Javelins doing a solid job there, driving the elves back. It is 74 to 77 here, mighty close. So you can fire straight through the sides of the hill here. That's a good thing to note if you're a future defender. This is especially good if you have ranged units, I tell you. Bilbo and I use our ranges to perfection against the firing through the walls here into our enemy forces. You really took the breath out of their attack. Now in this case, meat shields are important. Units like the Orc Javelins, or if they have Orc fodder left, are vitally important to bring up right now because they'll intercept those arrows and protect the troops like the Temple Executioners here. Believe it or not, units like the Orc fodder and Orc Javelins against units, well, against factions like Imladris in this kind of setup in battle are key to victory, because Imladris' one weakness here compared to most other factions is they have no ranged units in their arsenal. They've got no body piercing units whatsoever. They've got a lot of good quality archers, no doubt. But meat shields can be used to great effectiveness against Imladris. I'm just trying to see whether or not the general of Mordor was killed in this area. I'm not seeing a dead Nazgul anywhere. Not here. Must have been here. Yeah, it was. Okay. Geez, this unit down to 42, 41? Okay. This is Frogie's Olog High. Full strength. Hasn't lost a single troll just yet. Maybe it's on large. I think if it's on ultra, they get like 13 trolls. Who's over here? Grizzly Fox is over here. I got my bridges mixed up. They took out 2 trolls there in that blast. That hurt him. We got here Moron on guard moving up. Grizzly Fox has deemed the risk too great to his Olog High. He's pulled out 1 unit. That fire looks like it's coming from a Dunim Shadowbows here. It is. From VojtechEck. And from the other side as well. Who's that from? Frogie? Frogie can fire that far? Jeez. Nice. Cool. Troll Catapult, where's that gone? What? To a degree I get it, but surely this is a better target to go after. But then again, he's probably too worried about the risk of friendly fire. I can understand that. So disregard what I said just then. Forget about it. It's probably too dangerous for him to fire that catapult in this direction. He's better off shooting at the forces in front of him. Here's the Doom Shadowbows here under pressure. Vojtech firing to the backs here of the Brunei River Wards and a matter of sentries. So the attackers of Mordor, they're trying to help out each other on either side here. So there's a bit of confusion with the troll catapult. Probably frustrating poor Agalar to no end. Another near miss. Frogie's got his Temple Executioners here, Agalar's got his. And Imladris is almost broken through right in the centre here. They've got to get this catapult going. Old Javelin's here trying to hammer the centre while I can. I wonder if he's out of ammunition. Oh no, they're winding up. Or maybe they're trying to. Maybe the Orc Javelins are getting in the way. I don't know. Troll Capout's trying to fire. Agalar's probably begging his catapult to just start winding up. We've got a lot of javelins coming through, but it's not hurting the elves enough. We are 87 here to 85. The elves here getting into the ranks of the Mordor forces, shutting down Mordor's catapult. We've got AP archers there from Temple Guard coming into the back here of Proxima Centauri. Another unit of Orc Javelins coming in. God helmet NUR, I think are firing on the Temple Guard in the background there. Or at least trying to. Yep, they are firing it there. One of the biggest things you can see that can really deflate you during a battle is a full javelin volley coming at your units. You can just watch them fall, start to erode before your eyes. Proxima is doing everything he can to keep his troops in the fight and get as close as he can to his attacker. But it's very easy for the Orc Javelins to get a beat on their enemies. Right now we are 90 to 87. Things are dire. Elrond's probably screaming to get as much out of his elves as he can. Okay, that's our second Mordor general to fall. Elves have lost one general themselves. So Mordor's got 3 remaining. Imladris has 2 remaining. Blackguard of Barad-dûr. Is that a full unit? It looks like it. We've got a huge push here. Is this the end? We've got no sentries moving up. Okay, it's our 3rd enemy general to fall. They can't stop it, it's press, press, press or nothing. Proxima needs to somehow pivot his forces here. He needs to bring the Arthand around to the right and bring the Amass sentries around. Try and keep the Blackguard between them and the Temple Guard to get that fire out of the equation. We've got Doom Shadows being shot at from the front and the back here. The Mass Sentries aren't liking that too much. The Goethe Arthane are handling it much better. 94 to 89. Must be a bridge or something, yeah. Okay, it's our second Imladris General of the 4. We've got Melkor's Chosen now in the back lines here. They're going to do a rear charge into the Great Arthane. Looks like Sauron's going to conquer his ancient enemy. Elrond might fall this day. Proxima's probably doing the smart play here. He's trying to press forward and defeat the enemy in front of him so he can turn around and face the enemy behind him. The catapult is acting as a nice interference there. Will slow down the attackers for sure, attacking his rear. Buying him a little time. Not much, but a little. $97 to $91. Now the attackers have got this. I think where Mordor went right and Imladris went wrong is Mordor was able to shut down a lot of Imladris' archers at the start. They isolated and destroyed a lot of the units before they really had a chance to get going. Imladris did have a lot of archers left over at the end, but Mordor did take out quite a fair few of them actually, before they managed to fall back to the Citadel. And it could be what won them the battle at the end. Now we've got what's left of the Great Arthane Bear being slaughtered. No other elves here in the area. And this is where the final battle is going to be decided, right here. The last elf will fall here. Elrond is no more. The Grey Havens belong to Sauron. So, congratulations to Grizzly Fox here, 1026, Frogie, 823, MP Beckamy 13, 914, Agalar Goodmoodithon, 727, and JustcallmeVojtech, 654. MSQ2 here, 2584, Proxima Centauri, 2587, and Farkin here, 3710, so nice job there, Farkin. Very commendable. Elderly Archers there, 212, Godhelm NUR here for MSQ2, 136. Norrentuna Warriors here, 143 and 121. Gotham Marine Dane here, 151. Elderly Swordmasters range from 75 to 191. Swords of Rivendell, or Spears of Rivendell here, I'm sorry, range from 3 to 139. I think this unit of 3 got killed by the Yolag High earlier. We got here, Imladris Guardians range from 137 to 175. Brunei Riverwards here, 78 to 116. And Elderly Spearmen here, 76 to 135, and Swords of Rivendell, 106 to 166. Proxima Centauri there, Elderly Swordmasters, 228. Elderly Spearmen range from 42 to 104. Imladris Guardians range from 69 to 97. Godhelm NUR, 140. Brunei Riverwards here, 34 to 129. Elderly Archers there, 185. Norrentuna Warriors range from 45 to 256. Archers of Rivendell. Oh, there was another unit of Archers of Rivendell after all. 185. And Norrentuna Warriors there, 45 to 256. And Swords of Rivendell here, 71 to 354. And the Catapult, 368. Nice job there. And Farkin here, both Arthane. Got 417. Godhelm NUR, 327. Imladris Guardians, 173 to 140. And Imladris Guardians there, 140 to 207. Imladris Sentries there, 113 to 154. Swords of Rivendell there, 80 to 149. Elderly Archers there, 307. Elderly Spearmen there, 142. Nortuna Warriors 148 to 208. Elden Spearmen 264, Elden Slotmasters 167, and Brunei River Wards here 68 to 318. And that is that. So, well done to the attackers on their victory. Thank you very much to MSQ2 for the battle. It was awesome and well done. If you want to see your own Total War replays featured here on this channel, guys, you can post them to the links and you'll see in the video description below, which are my Discord ID, where you can post replays to me directly on the Discord. You can post replays to me via my email at scouts7entertainment@gmail.com, or you can join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all your Total War replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. This is Micka on behalf of Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Dismissed, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.